Hey guys, welcome to Casita
Casita
Sessions.
Sessions.
I'm Lily,
I'm Fabi.
and this is episode 7.
Welcome back, guys.
So today we have some hot topics for you guys. So like what's going on everywhere, I guess. Before we get into it, we're gonna do our 411. So what's your 411, Fab?
My 411 is I've been eating a little bit healthier. We're kind of on this healthy journey, me and Lil.
Yeah, we are, guys. If you haven't seen our TikToks.
Yes, go follow us because we're trying to. Okay, we're also on this like journey of like we want to post and be more active on social media. So it's just been like this whole journey all together, and so far so good. You know, we're a weekend
Of what?
of our healthy journey. We started last Tuesday.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
Fabi.
Yeah. Oh, last Tuesday we had Wingstop. Just kidding. Almost tomorrow is our first day. Is it tomorrow? It's a week.
No, it is not.
Liliana, yes,
let
it
me
is.
let me see. I swear I started like 2 days ago.
I started on Wednesday last week. For me,
Okay.
it's almost a week. So yeah, that's kind of what's been going on in our lives. But also, I was dog sitting this weekend, and it went by really fast. But there was a moment where I really messed up, and it was really embarrassing. So I was gonna share with you guys. So I'm dog sitting for this family. This is my second time dog sitting for them, right? And one of the days, I went in the morning and then I came back home because what was like, I had the plan of like, okay, I'm gonna go home, I'm gonna eat, I'm gonna like clean up around the house before I have to go back to the house, right? So I'm like trying to get my stuff done here. I was here for a few hours, whatever. I go back, show up to the house. I took my little plate of dinner because I'm like, I'm gonna eat dinner over there. And then I'll just kick it with the dogs, whatever. I end up doing that. I get to the house and I walk in, and the dogs are not where they're supposed to be. They're out of their kennels because I left them in their kennels. I come back to the house and they're like free roaming in the house. And I'm like, oh my God. I walk in and I'm like, guys, I'm all talking to the dogs. I'm like, guys, like, what happened? How'd you guys get out? And come to realize, one of the people one of the people that I'm dog sitting for is there at the house, and I like freaked out and I was like so embarrassed. I guess they had texted me and they had said, like one of us came back early, and I had not seen the text. And it was like 5 hours later they sent that like message early, and I had not checked my phone. And I was so embarrassed, and I like left out of there just like being
Wait,
so
when
like
did she text? When did they text you?
they texted me like at 1 p.m. and then I didn't,
Dog sat at 6.
or I got there like around 5:30.
How did you not check your phone?
I don't check my messages. I don't get messages like that. Like I didn't
That's
check
so
my phone. I
funny.
was just like, oh. Like I just, and then also I was like cleaning, so, and like when I was here, I was cleaning, and I was like, okay, I just want to like finish so I can go back over there, like not like be over there that late.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, well, you guys were making dinner, and I was trying to like get all my stuff together that I wanted to take over there. So I just didn't see it. And then I showed up, and thankfully it like they were not like upset about it. They're like, oh no, like it was fine. But I was like just embarrassed because I'm like, dude, I totally walked into somebody's house as they're here, like, and I'm all
Yeah.
like talking to the
No, but I
dogs.
mean
It was just embarrassing,
it
and I was
funny.
just like, oh my God, of course this shit would happen to me. And I was like, so sorry. And they're like, it's fine. I'm like, But anyways,
Yeah.
it was fine. I still went back the next day.
Pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Well, that sucks.
I know. But anyways, what's your 411 of the week?
Well, I just want to let you know that we got Wingstop on Wednesday.
No, we didn't.
I just checked my bank statement.
Lily,
Can you
it
please?
probably went through on Wednesday.
No, it didn't. Fabi.
Guys, oh my God.
No, it was Wednesday because I didn't work Wednesday. Duh.
when you didn't work Wednesday, I did something else.
No, you didn't.
Whatever.
Anyways, okay, so well, my 411 my 411 is that yeah, we're also really doing a really healthy journey, and we went on a little walk with our nieces and nephew, and that was really fun. Yeah, dude. You know what? I was forgot to tell you guys last episode, like for the camping, I'm like, dude, I really tried to look at like the nature and like wildlife. I don't know.
Yeah.
It was really pretty. Oh yeah. So since we're like doing this healthy journey thing, we've been like doing grocery shopping more because we're trying to get healthier things. And I feel like I'm really excited for that. I'm like, dude, I'm excited today because I'm going to go try to make I'm going to go to Walmart and try to make like miso soup for breakfast. They're like, dude, it's low calorie, it's like healthy benefit or whatever.
Yeah.
And you can add like a bunch of stuff to it, veggies and stuff. So I'm like, dude, yeah.
And also, we're the type of people that really like to try new recipes. We're not afraid of trying new recipes. So that
Yeah.
always is like exciting, like buying all the little stuff and then finally being able to make it. And I feel like we do a pretty good job. Like,
Yeah.
we end up following it kind of to a T, and yeah,
Yeah.
it comes out good.
Okay, another thing is just I tried like a Biscoff cheesecake, but this was before my healthy journey started. I think it was like Monday last week. But this is before my healthy journey started, and it was a Biscoff cheesecake, and it was so good, guys.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah, it's from The Craft. The Craft has really good pastries, and I also tried their banana latte, and that was really good too. Okay, well, we're gonna get into this hot topics. Our first hot topic is the Kohlberg case. If you guys haven't heard, it's been going around social media about this man who murdered 4 college students in Iowa or Idaho.
Yeah. See, I had heard about it, but I feel like I haven't gotten as much details about it yet.
Yeah.
Or I haven't seen as much about it, but I did hear about it.
Okay, so in this case, it was this man called, and his name was Brian Kohlberg, and he murdered 4 college students and by stabbing them to death in their sleep. And the reason that I was like really kind of like interested in this case at the end was because his sister like made a statement to like the killer, what the sister of one of the victims that was murdered. She made a statement to him like explaining, and I'm like, dude, it just like, I'm like, dude, that's like what a sister is there for. Like your sister is gonna like defend you even after you die to like the man who freaking hurt you and like killed you.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, that is so crazy. Like,
that's why I did
insane.
see that, because the sister, she went off. She did not hold back. I had seen this like last week, and I know we were talking about it with our other sister too, about like, dude, that sister,
she's a boss ass bitch.
Yeah. She just like basically kind of, how would you explain? She basically
like told this man off, but like in a very formal and professional, like, fuck you type of way.
Like a bigger fuck you than just like saying fuck you.
Yeah.
Like she,
if you guys haven't seen it, like I would go see it. Like that shit is so cool.
Yeah.
Her like statement was like spot on.
Yeah, her statement was spot on. And I'm sure you can find it on TikTok. That's where we saw it.
That's where we saw it. But yeah, and I'm like, dude, these college students, they were like I think they lived like in a house, like they were housemates.
Were they all females?
No, it was 3 females and 1 male.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, 2 of the girls were like in the same room, and then one of them was in a different room, and then the boy was in a different room.
Wait, so did it say in the case, like, did they know each other? Did this did this man know who any of them were? It was like random, like a random attack.
I think what it was like, I saw this thing, this person like played it like he like made like a life-size 3D like layout of their house of like the guy driving in and stuff. And what I heard was that he was like an Amazon or DoorDasher.
Okay.
Like he played that role. Like, oh, like he like say so like, oh, I'm an Amazon or DoorDasher. And then that happened, but they had like no prior like relationships, connections, nothing.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Okay, so another thing that I was really looking into yesterday is of this woman that got arrested.
So this case was about this woman who, yeah, she got stopped for like a traffic stop. She was speeding and they were going to tow her car and take her to jail. And the officers asked her to take any of her belongings she may need. And then she asked like, hey, are you guys going to search my car? And they were like, yes, but you know, that's going to come in a later time. Just grab like anything you may need, like your phone or whatever. I don't know. And she was like, okay. And as she's like looking for like some stuff, they were like, what's this? And they pop her trunk, or I don't know if it's in the backseat or the trunk. And they were like, what is this? And then it was a suitcase. And they're like, oh, it's just blankets and like,
She said it's dirty blankets
of my husband or whatever. It's because me and my kids, we live from house to house.
Yeah. But then she said, like it's really dirty and there's bugs on it.
There's maggots.
There's maggots on it. But like, so then I feel like the cops got like suspicion of like, okay. So then they kept asking her like open up because it was like in trash bags. Some things were in trash bags, and
like
then there was
tarps.
a suitcase, and so they're asking this lady to like open everything up, and she's like kind of taking her time, but she's ripping open the trash bags, and it starts to smell, and this like smell, the officer said like it was like a smell that they've like smelt before, like it smelled like death, like it smelled bad.
Do they wonder what it smells like?
Dude, I was gonna ask my mom because I'm like, my mom, I'm sure she's like smelled like.
My mom's a nurse. She's
Yes.
not. She's
My mom
not
is a nurse,
anything else.
and yeah, so I'm like, I'm sure she's like had to deal with cases where
Yeah,
she smelled that smell.
Yeah.
And
But there's also like that, and then like the decay of a body.
yeah,
There's like when someone dies, and I'm like, you know, like it's like like it's fairly new death, and then there's like a decay of a body that's like a different. I don't know.
Yeah, I assume, yeah. But anyways, they smelled that, so then they keep asking this lady to keep opening the bags, and they go into the suitcase, and there's a bunch of stuff, and they're like, "What's that? What's that?" And they said they're like, put your hands behind your back, and this lady tries to book it, like she's running, and the guy, one of the officers, grabs her, they handcuff her, and that's when they had realized like there's a body, like a small body in the suitcase under all this stuff. And you can tell in the officers' faces and like the way that they're like like they're talking, they were so just like disgusted, like, upset, like they like a few of them had to keep like taking like breaks, which I'm like, dude, totally fucking reasonable. Like like how do you even react to that? Like you don't know what you're gonna kind of get yourself into. What?
Nothing. I'm fixing my leg.
Oh, I thought you went like that. Like you don't know what you're gonna get yourself into, and like I'm sure like thousands of things were like going through their mind. But I'm like, and I'm like, for the officers, I'm sure some of them have kids. Like I'm sure that's what they thought. Like, dude, fuck, that's crazy.
They interrogated her when they took her, and she said that these kids were not hers. They belonged to her sister or some like a relative. And then she's like, she was kind of like trying to play like the cards of like, well, I treated them better than she did. Like I treated them better. That's why like I took them. But when she had them, like they were like malnourished. They were like horrible. And then the cop was like, dude, he fucking shut her the fuck up. He was like, yeah, worse than like having them dead in your car
for 9 months.
Like that's crazy. And then she was like, no, like, well, I like, but you know, like these kids, like they were in like bad hands, and I took them in, and I'm like, dude, lady. So I'm like, anticipating and like, how do you, not excited, like just like awaiting what is gonna happen to this lady. I'm like, dude, this lady needs to be like in jail.
Yeah.
This next one that I have, guys, it's kind of like unbelievable. So if you guys are on TikTok, you guys must have seen the bunnies jumping on a trampoline. And I swear I saw it and I was like, oh my God, that's so cute. I didn't know like the bunnies could do that. That's cute. And then later I saw they're like, oh yeah, if you guys like, this is the first time I got tricked by AI. Like that was AI. And I'm like, no fucking way. And I remember I liked the video of the bunny. I liked it. So then I went back to my likes and I was like, oh, and they were like, yeah, one of the bunnies disappears. Like there's 6 bunnies on the trampoline. And then once they start jumping, it's only 5. And I'm like, dude, ain't no way. So then I was like, dude, this video, like, and it has like, I think like 14 million views.
No, video. I saw that one too. When you told me about that, you're like, dude, it's AI. I don't know. I was in my room because you yelled it.
You were in my room last night. We were in my room.
Was it? Yeah. Okay. Well, you said it and I was like, dude, I literally saw that video like earlier and I didn't think it was AI. I didn't think it was AI either. I was like, what? But yeah, I didn't go back and look at the video. I didn't check.
No, like that looks like, you know, people have like back cameras for like their backyard or front yard.
Yeah.
It looked like that and it looks so real. If you guys have seen the video, please tell me if you guys got fooled because they were like, dude, I'm totally getting scammed when I'm older. So like, and it's low key. It's kind of scary. Like,
no, and we were just talking about that with my mom.
Yeah.
Because we were literally a few hours we were talking about it because she showed you a video.
She showed me a video of this white guy wearing a Mexico jersey playing a violin that was like kind of like it is like a big cello.
Yeah.
Like a big cello. The cello was like kind of invisible. So it was only the outline of the cello. And my mom was like, oh, look at this guy. And I'm like, Mom. First of all, this is AI, and I had to explain to her a little bit
about what it was.
And I'm like, dude, no, like, and I'm like, remember the video you showed me the other day? That was AI. I just didn't want to tell you because I think the video was like a lady like singing, and I'm like, well, it's harmless, and that's what we were explaining to her. I'm like, dude, like, there's videos that are like harmless.
Yeah.
And then there's videos that are like, oh, buy this. Oh my God. And I'm like, we had to explain to my parents, like, no, it's AI. It could be used
Don't fall for it.
But it could be used like in a bad way too to scam people. And then there's things that are harmless. Like the videos. Have you seen, you've seen them.
The which ones?
I'm like, Hector always sends it to us. But like they're videos of like skits of people, but they're like so like.
Yeah.
How do I say like.
Clearly not real.
But there's like a word like that's like
could still happen. Unbelievable.
No. Okay. Anyways.
Unexplainable.
No. Okay. I don't think so. It like these videos are just like kind of like satire, but like in Spanish, and they're hella funny. But like it's clearly AI. Like, clearly AI.
Okay, I'm gonna keep this one short. I saw this video where immigration pulled these boys over, and this group of boys over that they're like younger boys, and they're like forcing them out of the car. They have them in handcuffs, and one of the boys, they like pinned him down on the ground. They're telling him like, oh, like, no, you don't have rights. You don't have rights. And this boy's like advocating for himself, which he's doing a good job. He's like, no, I was born here. Like I'm a U.S. citizen. Like I have rights. And he says I have rights. And the whole point of the video is like the immigration officers, like, we're being so out of line and just like, no, you don't have any rights. And then they go on to, because one of the boys, the one who was a U.S. citizen, was recording on his phone. Mm-hmm. And he caught on camera the officers like laughing about it and saying like, oh, like they smell, and they're like, dude, like at one point like we may have to shoot them. Like we may have to shoot them. Like bitches. These people are gonna start resisting and fighting back. Like we may have to shoot them. And they're like, ah, ha, ha, ha. They're like all laughing about it. And then they keep like kind of joking around, and then it gets to the point where like one of the officers tells another officer like, do you smell that? It smells like a $30,000 bonus to me. Like they're like saying like, because they're gonna
Dude.
start arresting more people and making more like stops like that.
That is
I'm like, dude,
fucking
that
crazy.
is so fucked up. But I'm like, dude, good for this fucking kid. Like, he thought of like, dude, I'm gonna record, and he posted it before I think they took his phone, or I don't know how he was able to post it, because they did arrest him. They did detain him. So I don't know how that went out, but yeah, I'm like, dude, fucking the like, just like they're like saying this to their face too, like they're right there, and they're like
Yeah.
laughing and joking about it. And like, dude, the fact that they even said like, oh, um like we may have to shoot them at one point, like what?
That is fucking sick.
Yeah,
Weirdos.
I know, I saw that one and I was like, dude, that's fucking crazy.
That is actually insane. This last topic for us is kind of sick, honestly, guys. I came across this video of this older woman. Her name is Rosalie. And she was kind of advocating for someone else. And she was explaining how she was in the same situation as this little girl called Miss Shirley. That's her like name, like her like social media name. This little girl, she's like 7 or 6 years old. She's small. She's like a little kid. She went famous on like TikTok and stuff because she did like line dances and like she's
oh my
like,
god, the little girl, the one that always has a little fan.
yeah, that girl.
Okay.
So she did like line dances, and she like is like dancing on social media, and her mom like uploads her videos.
Yeah.
I don't really follow along, but the reason I came across this Miss Shirley little kid is because of this lady Rosalie. So Rosalie has like no connection with her, but she was like advocating and explaining how Miss Shirley is being like, I guess, exploited. And I kind of looked into it, and I was like, wait, hold on, like let me see. And the whole thing is that the Miss Shirley little girl is because Miss Shirley sounds like a
señora, but it's
Señora.
like I think she's like maybe 5'6". Like
Yeah,
she's
she's
little,
small.
like she's little.
But if you guys don't know that Miss Shirley, like from Shirley Temple, it comes from like a little girl that was like praised by adults. Do you get what I'm saying? So like that there's a correlation there. Like her mom, like she knows what she was doing type shit, you know? Like they're like, oh, we just named her Miss Shirley because, you know, her curls and like she has a little attitude. But it's like, maybe not.
Yeah.
Anyways, so this little girl, she has like meet and greets, and she like is like on like talk shows, and she's like danced like on like big places. And this lady Rosalie was explaining how she's like, I used to be Miss Shirley. I was a Miss Shirley. I was like a Miss Shirley like that, but there was no social media at the time. So this lady Rosalie, she's like, I don't know, I would say like 45 in her 40s, and she showed a bunch of pictures, and she's like, my parents like exploited me at such a young age that she was like, it was kind of meet and greets at the time, so her parents would like make big posters every day and say, come meet Rosalie at something diner. So at a diner, and like, oh, from 7 to 9 she's gonna be there. And so like people would come and see Rosalie and take pictures with her. She's like, why are adults coming to take pictures with me?
Yeah.
That is like just like weird. And they're like, just like Miss Shirley, she is having meet and greets, but their meet and greets, one of, I guess like the places was like at a club. This little Miss Shirley's like what? She's like 7, 6.
Yeah, she's like little. I think she's not even 7. She's like has to be between 5 and 6.
Okay. Yeah. So I'm like, dude, that is like insane. And they're like, dude, these people that are coming to see Miss Shirley, like for what? Like what is their motivation to come see her?
Yeah.
She's a kid. Like how is it that a 20-something, 30-something year old adult, female or male, wants to come see a kid and like meet and greet.
Yeah.
That is just like, for what reason? That makes no sense.
Like, cause like one thing is like supporting somebody like online and like liking the videos or like leaving a comment even, like, but yeah, doing a meet and greet with like a kid, like a child, that's weird.
Yeah.
And so she's the one who they had Miss Shirley do a meet and greet at a club.
Miss Shirley, the little girl. She did a meet and greet at the club. All right.
Dude, that's fucking crazy.
That's fucking
How do
crazy.
the parents even like?
And
I mean,
no.
the parents are the ones who are organizing it.
So they know what
clearly.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Like, people are like kind of like are saying like, dude, what the fuck? Like, these parents, like, you know what you're doing. And this dude, it kind of like really breaks my heart for this lady, Rosalie, because she's like, I'm an adult now. She's like, I have experienced that. I see pictures of myself with these random men that I'm like sitting on their lap. These random men like have pictures with me.
That's
and she's
fucking
like, she
gross.
feels like, I mean, I can't speak for her, but like in her video, she like explained how she's like, I feel like, you know, like that's like I was exploited.
Yeah.
And she's like, it's the same thing that's happening to Miss Shirley that happened to me, but just like in a different generation.
Yeah.
So she's like, dude, like my parents like sold photos of me, and she had like t-shirts with her face. And then people were asking her like,
crazy.
why were they doing that? Like, what was the reason they would come see you? And she's like, because I was a cute kid. That was it.
Like she didn't even have.
Like, she didn't sing. Like, she didn't act. She wasn't like dancing. Like, she was just a cute kid.
That's even. I feel like that's even weirder. Like,
Yeah.
dude, what?
I know, it makes me
Because
really
like
sad for
parents,
her.
and I mean, I'm sure how this little girl started was probably on social media. You know.
Yeah. Miss
And
Shirley.
Miss Shirley. So, like, how did the parents of the lady, now Rosalie, like, how did they get her to be so popular in like
Yeah.
you know? Because she said in her video like this was before social media.
Yeah. Like, there was no like.
That's fucking crazy.
So, but that's
Both
how they
cases are
advocated
just,
for
like,
her. I mean,
yeah.
no. That's how they promoted her. Like, she said, like, through like
Posters.
posters. So like back then it was like posters, and they would put it like every day. She's like, it happened like every single day.
Oh my god.
I know,
That's
this poor
crazy.
lady. And I'm like, dude, but she was kind of like, dude, like, I'm trying for Miss Shirley not to get to the position and like where I'm at now, where I hate it. And
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, like,
Yeah.
yeah, I can imagine like
That's
having,
traumatizing.
yeah, like just like knowing like, oh my god, so many people have held me on their lap or like taking pictures of me with me. For what reason?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
like, dude, that's
You don't know
sick.
the
That's fucking
sick people
sick.
that are out there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know when you first said, I was like, oh, I didn't know what you were talking about. And then I realized, I was like, oh my God, I've seen the videos of that little girl.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize she was that big. Like I've seen maybe 1 or 2 videos that like have came up on my For You page, but damn.
I know. That is
Crazy.
crazy. Before we end our video, guys, we're going to give our song of the week. Okay, I have a vibe that I'm kind of in right now, guys. So like my song kind of album of the week, because I feel like I've been in like a
album
little
of the week.
It's like it's a throwback, but it's like a good one.
Okay.
I've been into the Bad Bunny Un Verano Sin Ti
Oh
album.
yes.
I don't know, like I feel like because of the summer, like I'm like it brings me back to like 2023 summer, and I'm like,
Oh my God.
so
Yes.
yeah. Honestly, I've been into that album. It's like random,
Yeah.
but
No, you have been playing it in the car and
Yeah.
when you get ready.
yeah. My favorite
yeah.
songs out of that album though is 2016, Aguacero, La Corriente, and that's it. But
Yeah.
those are my favorite ones, guys.
I'm like, they're all good. I don't know.
They're all good, but those are like the ones I'm playing right now on repeat.
Dude, that one's a good one. Okay, mine's a little different. I feel like I've been listening to a lot of country music, but like throwback country music. So then when I heard this song that came out, it's like totally completely different. I was like, yeah, I need a change because I've been listening to a lot of country music. So my song of the week is Solamente by Santa Fe Clan and Manu Chao. When I saw that they were coming out with the song, I was like ready for it. And it's really like chill vibes. I thought it was going to be more upbeat, but I've been listening to it more and more, and I feel like I keep liking it more every time I listen to it, you know? But it's pretty like a calm song, but I like it. You guys should check it out.
Yeah.
But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching and listening. If you haven't already, please follow us on our TikTok and Instagram. We are trying to be more active on there, on our personal ones. So please follow us, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
Bye.